Ready for our next script presentation? Yeah. We have the right scripts, you guys? Yeah? Okay, great.
Mine says Star Wars.
Yeah.
All right.
This one's Little Pony left over, don't read that one. Okay, before we get started on this next script, we have a character that is necessary for this one, and the other ones we'll just fill in ourselves. But this is a very special voice actor as well as character for the show, but we couldn't have this episode without him because this is the one character that's going to get akumatized. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him as Mayor Bourgeois and Santa Claus. Please welcome Mr. Joe Ockman to our stage as our special guest. Joe Ockman in the house! Love. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured it out by now, we will be presenting selected scenes from the Season 2 episode of Maledikteur.
Maledikteur?
Not Mela, Dictator. Maledikteur. So, let's go ahead and open up our scripts. I'm just going to fill you in a little bit about what's going to happen here on the first scene, okay? So now we have Chloe making a presentation in her classroom, and she is basically showing that Chloe is having an interview with Ladybug herself. And wouldn't you know it, Chloe is dressed as Ladybug, and everybody in the classroom can see it. And they're like, oh, Chloe, you're not fooling us. We see her dressed as Ladybug. You don't really know her. And she's like, oh, I do. You know how she is. She gets her feelings hurt pretty bad. And everyone's like, ha, Chloe, you're a fake, get out of here. And she's like, Daddy, I am upset. I want you to do something since everyone has been making fun of me. So she goes to her father, and that is where our first scene is.
What? I'm ready.
We also have in this scene, we have Audrey Bourgeois, which is your wife, Chloe's mother. And we also have Chloe. So I will be reading the role of Chloe.
As well he should.
And we will have Mela being the role of my mother, Audrey Bourgeois.
Gladly.
Thank you. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. All right. The mayor can't believe it, and action.
What in the world is going on, my sweetie pie?
Oh, Andre, I demand that you close the school down for good.
And I want you to banish Marinette Dupanchain from Paris.
Who?
The monster who hurt your little girl's feelings, your own flesh and blood.
It's the baker's girl. She hates me, and she's got the whole class to gang up on me.
Do you hear that, Andre? She disrespected the mayor of Paris's own daughter.
She has to pay for this. They all have to pay. I never want to see any of those losers again.
But I can't. I just can't. I could close the school for a few days, a week at the most.
Well, that's not good enough.
Shut it down forever.
But that's impossible. I love you, Chloe, but you're asking too much of me this time. I'm only the mayor.
Precisely.
But my voters would turn against me.
What's the use of being the mayor of Paris if you can't actually use power? That's ridiculous.
It's utterly ridiculous, darling.
You've always been too good for your classmates. Maybe you should switch schools.
That's you, Audrey.
It is?
Yeah, change schools.
Sorry. Change schools? Forget it. We need to change cities, that's what. We'll go to New York.
But...
And they decide to go to New York, and they pack their bags. Continuing on, down to line 55. Andre?
Why don't we go and live closer in Versailles instead? I can't be the mayor of Paris if we're living in New York. It's too far.
Well, it won't make the slightest bit of difference, since you're powerless anyway.
Well, it's made a difference in your voice, Chloe. Well, not only are you incapable of solving a simple problem for your own daughter, you're also refusing to come with us?
Well, not at all. Thank you. Look at this, my sweetie. It's for you.
And he hands her a gift, and she opens it. What is it? It's tiny.
Yes, unlike your new voice, but very expensive. It's a diamond encrusted phone case. You've been asking for one of these for 2 whole days. Are you sure you don't want to stay after all?
I don't want that thing. What kind of daddy are you if you can't even give me what I want? This is weird script in my voice. Let me go back with that in mind. I don't want that thing. What kind of a daddy are you if you can't even give me what I want?
And then she tosses the phone case away, to which I reply, no, wait!
Now, from his lair, Hawkmoth picks up on Andre Bourgeois' negative emotions.
A man of power feeling helpless as a father. I sense very strong emotions. Fly away, my little Akuma, and evilize him.
They're flying off in a helicopter.
Yes, a very small helicopter. Deal with it.
What will I be without them?
Maledikteur, I am Hawkmoth. So your wife and daughter think you're weak and useless? Well, I shall give you absolute power. Anything you declare will materialize.
By the power invested in me, I shall prevail as Maledikteur.
And we fade to black. And Marinette beams at Tiki, who pokes her snout out of Marinette's purse. Marinette says,
Without Chloe around, Paris will be filled with a lot less negative emotion. Less accusations.
seeing someone walking towards them, Tiki hides back inside Marinette's purse. Marinette looks in the direction indicated by Tiki and sees Adrian. Looking confident, Marinette takes a deep breath and walks up to the love of her life, says it right there in quotes. Love of her life. Adrian watches his friends, curious as to why they're all acting so excited that Chloe is leaving town.
Hey, what's going on here? What are we celebrating?
Chloe's gone! She's moving to New York!
Chloe left? For good?
Marinette is still so excited, not realizing that Adrian is not sharing in everyone else's enthusiasm.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Adrian shakes his head no.
No, I think it's terrible. How can you guys celebrate a thing like that?
And as the students keep on celebrating, everyone, let's celebrate Chloe's leaving school. Celebrating in school, yeah. Marinette calms down and she's surprised to see Adrian's reaction.
But Chloe's a total brat to everyone.
Now Alia comes over. Very true, she's been a pain since day one, and I'm not gonna miss her one little bit. And Alex says, Mela.
Yeah, good riddance. She was useless anyway.
Adrian doesn't look convinced. Marinette looks at him, not understanding.
Nobody's useless, not even Chloe. When I was a little kid and wasn't allowed out, she was the only friend I had.
Important point right there, guys. That's a trivia question. Remember it. Read it again, Bryce.
When I was a little kid
Listen.
and wasn't allowed out,
Got it?
she was the only friend I had.
Meaning Chloe. Continue.
Shoot.
She left angry and unhappy. I can't celebrate that.
I'm really sorry, Adrian.
Adrian shrugs and he looks very angry as he walks away sadly. Chloe, they must be kicking themselves right now.
Forget all about that, my little kitten. In a few hours, we'll be in New York.
Meanwhile, the helicopter's flying away and I will have none of it. By the power invested in me, I order you to land.
Where are you going? This isn't the way to the airport.
The helicopter lands at Place de Concorde. Chloe and her mother burst out of the vehicle and find themselves face to face with Maledikteur.
Chloe, my daughter, you are not leaving for New York.
Chloe is surprised. Oh, And she takes her a little while to realize that she's actually standing in front of her akumatized father. Daddy, you've been akumatized!
You'll see. I have the power to shut down the school and banish all those nasty students who were mean to you. Come with me.
Really? But that's excellent.
Andre, getting yourself akumatized like everybody else in this town does not make you cool or a hip father. In fact, you're not going to be... You're just ridiculous. We're going to be late for our...
By the power invested in me, I declare that you will be devoted to this family and remain in Paris with me and Chloe.
And as soon as the bubble from Maledikteur's finger hits Audrey, she transforms into Maledikteur's enamored accomplice, and she falls on his neck.
Oh, yes, my dear hubby. I'm so happy to stay here.
It's about time.
Line
Lately,
106,
she
next
covers
page.
him in kisses.
Yes. Oops.
Right, I'm evil, I can't do that.
Maledikteur, if you want to find your daughter, you must first cause chaos in Paris. Start with the school. She'll come back of her own accord. And don't forget to bring me Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculous!
Maledikteur, line 112.
By the powers invested in me.
Marinette, Alia, and the whole school turn and they look at Maledikteur, who's standing in front of the school gates. Audrey is beside him.
I declare this school a demolition site.
On behalf of Chloe Bourgeois,
Maledikteur sends a big curse bubble over the squad, and as soon as the bubble hits them, Julica's band members and various other students grab spoons and they start digging at the school walls and totally destroying the entire school.
Right. Now, where's that girl, Marinette Dupin-Chen? I've got a special declaration just for her.
Line 116, Tiki now.
oh, it looks like Chloe devised one last victim before she left Paris.
Yeah, and I might be partly to blame. Tiki, sponsor!
Where is that Marinette?
Maledikteur stops in front of Mr. Damocles, and he too has been cursed by the malediction, and they are wrecking the school with...
It's hard to say, isn't it?
Hard to say. Come on, oh, go ahead.
Come on, Damocles. I want the school gone by sunset.
I support this policy, Maledikteur. Noir suddenly appears in front of Maledikteur.
Hey, you. Do you have a demolition permit for this school?
I don't need a permit. I am Maledikteur, the all-powerful super mayor of Paris. And this is my city.
Paris is our city. It belongs to everyone.
I'm not sure they'd have voted for him if he'd showed up in this costume.
The superheroes tackle the villain in a ballet in the air. Hawkmoth is in raptures in his lair.
Ladybug and Cat Noir have come to overthrow you! Take their Miraculous!
Maledikteur sends a curse bubble at Ladybug.
By the power invested in me, I declare that your Miraculous are my property.
The two heroes skillfully dodge Maledikteur's curse bubbles.
It's time you depose him and declare him powerless.
Yakuma has to be in his sash.
You have my vote on that, milady.
Cat Noir moves in towards Maledikteur and his sash. At the same moment, Ladybug gets into position and declares...
Lucky Charm!
A swarm of magic ladybugs come flying out of her yo-yo and forms... a stool?
A stool? Of course. Catamar, wait! I have to call for backup.
No need.
By the power invested in me, I declare that you are a cat.
Boom! Being close to the villain, Cat Noir gets hit by the bubble before he gets a chance to unleash his cataclysm. His attitude instantly changes. It's as though he's possessed by a real cat. And he moves and starts acting feline as Ladybug looks on, phased.
Meow. Cat Noir! Oh no!
Cutie pie. Come here, little kitty.
Cat Noir is only thinking like a cat. He's too busy patting the loose string that's hanging down as Audrey Bourgeois looks on, touched by his cuteness. Hawkmoth is gloating in his lair.
Take Cat Noir's Miraculous.
Maledikteur walks up to Cat Noir.
This cat's 9 lives are over.
Ladybug is about to get between them, but Cat Noir bears his claws, keeping Maledikteur at a distance. Then he turns to Audrey for protection. Looking up at her with big eyes, Audrey crumbles.
Please, Maledikteur. Can we keep him just a little bit longer?
If it makes you happy.
It does.
Reassured, Ladybug puts her yo-yo away and looks into her Lucky Charms stool.
Kitty still has claws. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Ladybug uses her yo-yos and pulls herself away, taking the stool with her. Seeing her running away, Maledikteur is just about to go after her, but Hawkmoth is gloating in his lair.
Let her go. She'll be back to try and save her kitty, except she'll be too late. Grab Cat Noir's Miraculous.
But the Maledikteur walks up to the cat again. Cat Noir lets out a nasty yowl and hides behind Audrey. Maledikteur gives in when she sees Audrey's pleading look.
No, I want his Miraculous right now.
One must be patient in politics, Hawkmoth. Perhaps the cat can help us acquire Ladybug's Miraculous more easily.
Don't let me down, Maledikteur, or I'll take away your powers.
Fade to black. The end for now. Hey, you guys, Joe Honkman. Make sure you visit Joe at the signing table later on, you guys. Give it up for our voice cast.